Hey there guys, and what is going on? It's Nathan here, bringing you another gameplay on Black Ops 3. Today we're playing on Breach, which I'm really happy about. It's one of my favourite maps, and of course, just like the last video, it does bring in another lot of variations instead of just playing maps like Combine and Nuketown all the time. So, in this gameplay you will see that I'm on a different account, don't worry about that. I was just playing some competitive, some UMG, GB matches and some arena. And I didn't switch accounts afterwards, so I stayed on my TF Nate account, which is, as I just said, just used for competitive mainly. But yeah, there's another pretty crazy gameplay. I think 72 for 3 is the final score, which I was really happy about. Nice big gameplay. Managed to get fully streaked out 2 or 3 times, I believe. With not too many deaths. I actually went on a brutal 20 kills without a death, and then I got a really stupid death, which I was pretty angry about. Their team somehow managed to get a wraith, even though like the leading person was on 20 for 20 or something like that. But anyway, not too fussed about that. This is just just, I'm not going to say throwaway account, but it's not one that I really go hard in like public matches on, so not really fussed that I didn't get a nuclear on that. C4Nate, my other account, is obviously the one that I use for grinding pubs. I'm slowly going for Dark Matter on that, Master Prestige, all the hero armors, just the general things like that. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, I've picked up a few kills already. I don't think I've died yet in this at this point. But we're just rotating around the map. You guys will have seen at the beginning of the map, I like to hit that low wall run, come up behind them, because what I've noticed is people actually like to stack the middle of the map, so I always like to find little ways of rushing people, flanking them, just generally getting behind people so they don't really see me coming. That's why you see me use Ghost a lot of my classes. I think I only have one class without a silencer, unless I'm playing S&D. But yeah, just a few little things like that keep me hidden, keep me able to pick up a lot of kills without dying. I think my first death's coming up here. I think at the time I thought it was just those two guys, and then obviously not. They're picking up here, but I'm not too bothered. I do manage to get all my streaks there. But yeah, nice set of streaks really early on in the game. Obviously the leading team's only on 43 points. We've already got a wrap deploy ship and wraith ready to come in. That guy there was the definition of one shot. Managed to just get one loose bullet in at him there. And then a nice little 3-piece here. Catching those guys off spawn, I think. Yeah, as usual, I think I'll just let this play itself out, and I'll just obviously come in if anything crazy happens. But yeah, as I said earlier, I've been playing some UMG, GBs, a lot of arena gameplay as well. If you guys have followed me from the start, I mean, I know I haven't been active that long, but if you guys have seen my first video, you'll know that I did mention I want to get into competitive, which is something I am doing now. TF Nate, the TF part actually stands for Team Formidable. We're actually just a UK based team at the minute. We are recruiting. If you want to check out our Twitter, I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, at the minute there's about 4, 5, maybe 6 of us off the top of my head. Just yeah, hopping on some obviously 3v3 to 6v6 ladders. Search and destroy, best of 3. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm obviously quite new to it, so I'm not the best, but I think I'm picking it up quite quickly. Having a lot of fun playing them, although at times we do lose a bit of focus, but as long as we're having fun, that's the main part, I guess. Come up against some really good teams, but I mean, we've also managed to hold our own against some pretty good opponents as well. If you guys do want to, keep updated on like my progress or the team's progress, then we do tweet out, like myself as well as the team page do tweet out some updates of how certain matches are going when we're playing 3v3s, whether we're up or down, all that type of good stuff, who's made good plays and what have you. So if you guys are interested in competitive Call of Duty as well, and you've got Twitter, then it might be worth checking that out. But yeah, this first round's coming to the end. You'll see that our team has managed to come back. Probably, I'm not tooting my own horn here, but that two score streaks that I called in earlier really helped us to, start pushing out and going for the objective a bit more. That's how I like to play Domination. I mean, I know a lot of people are objective players. That's how you get the high score per minute, etc. But I'd much rather just be a slayer, running around and getting the kills, getting the score streaks up there. But yeah, the end of the first round here, and I believe I'm on 32 for 1. Yep, that's it. I mean, I have to watch this gameplay back as I'm commentating on a really small preview, so forgive me if I do get anything wrong. But yeah, we're on 32 for 1. I've got a feeling this life here is when I go on the big gun streak, but I mean, we'll soon see. But yeah, that was frustrating. I mean, I remember at the time I just thought, I haven't died for ages here, I must be on a nice gun streak. And then I checked my medals after the game, and I'm pretty sure it's a brutal for 20 kills. I mean, I was especially hyped when I realised we had the hater up. Because I thought I was quite close at the time. I didn't realise that. I must have been, quite far away actually, but I thought I was quite close at the time, so... But yeah, getting the merciless here, so I obviously wasn't too... Obviously only halfway there. But the hit is really helpful. I mean, you'll see there's a kill coming up here that I actually just pre-fire quite heavily. I think it's this one. Yeah, I mean, just so handy for things like that. If you come around the corner pre-firing, there's just absolutely no chance that they're going to outgun you there, no matter what weapon you're using. That guy there just seemed to sponge a hell of a lot of bullets, but we got the kill eventually. As you see here, I'm starting to get my next lot of streaks, get the lightning strike there. And luckily this guy runs past me, and another teammate actually runs up to help him out, but just leads to a nice little two-piece for myself. Yeah, so I think I do get fully streaked out again here. Got the Wraith here, the Rapt coming up there. I got really lucky. I mean, I know I popped kinetic, but yeah, managed to finish him off just as I switched my pistol. And then kinetic there, just really saving my life. Ran into their spawn, I think there was about 4 or 5 of them. And kinetic just went hard with the sponge there. But yeah, I remember at the time also thinking that this might be my first 100 gameplay, but I always seem to get like 3 sets of streaks, and then I think the 4th one is what's going to push it over the 100. Yeah, you can see there, that's the death by the Wraith that I get. And I was just so confused as to whose that was, because the other team were doing really badly in terms of like score and getting kills. But yeah, as I was saying, to push that 100 gameplay, I think we're going to need like 4 Wraith and Raps that don't get shot down. So I mean, it is going to have to be ideal circumstances. It's going to have to be against like a pretty bad team or whatever. But I mean, if I keep playing, it's going to happen eventually. Because I've been really close a few times, and I think the max like set of kill streaks I've had is like 3 in one game. So if I can just hit that 4th, Raps and Wraith seem to go off together, so I could easily push that extra, 15, 20 kills. The closest I've ever got is obviously the 89 for 7 gameplay, so I mean 11 more kills and I would have hit that 100 plus kills, which is something I really, really want to do. I mean, I know I'm grinding for like dark matter and stuff. By the way, if you didn't see my last video, I have actually got diamond SMGs, so I'm moving on to the assault rifles now. But yeah, I mean, I am obviously grinding out the obvious things like hero armor, dark matter, etc. But big gameplays are something I really want to bring to this channel. I mean, hopefully you guys are enjoying them so far. But I do want to be pushing, the sort of 100 plus gameplays. I might try some other game modes. I know a lot of people use things like Demolition and I think it's Safeguard to get some big gameplays as well. So that might be something I check out in the future. But yeah, as I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos I'm uploading. I really enjoy uploading them, commentate on them. It's something I've wanted to do for ages, and now I've finally got the equipment and whatnot. It's something I can do now. Obviously, as usual, if there's any feedback, you guys can give me. Drop a comment below. Honestly, I don't. I obviously take it to heart. I take it to. Well, not take it to heart, but I take in what people say to me. Try and use that to improve. If you guys do want to give any feedback, don't worry about being harsh or anything. I know that you guys are just trying to help, so I wouldn't think you're being a dick or anything like that. Just go ahead and say it. I do actually have a blue snowball mic. I've just bought that, so I'm having some problems with it at the minute, but I'm gonna try and get that fixed, and hopefully the audio will be higher quality because I'm currently just using my laptop mic. But yeah, that's the end of the gameplay, guys. 72-3, which you'll see pop up now. There we go. Yep, as usual, if you did enjoy the content, please subscribe, leave a comment with anything I can do better, anything you enjoyed, and leave a like. Really helps out the channel. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.